Welcome to Edward Ellington's Literacy Night. My name is Miss Mantic, and I'm the ENL teacher here.
My name is Miss Altman, and I am the kindergarten teacher here.
Hello everyone, my name is Miss Sambolski. I am the first grade teacher here. Welcome to Literacy Night. Vote for me for the door competition, my own students. Yes! We love it. Okay, back to Literacy Night. Oh, we have
Yes, Miss Literature.
Spanish translator, parent/parent. Miss Luna. Buenas noches, estoy aquí para cualquier cosa que usted quiera que yo traduzca. Miss Sambolski, primer grado, Miss Altman, kindergarten, y Miss Manzik, ella es ENL teacher.
All right, and Miss Pena will be coming in as well. She's a fourth grade teacher.
Y Miss Peña también va a estar entrando, ella es la profesora de cuarto grado.
So, okay, so our first. The first slide we're just going to go over it quickly is the agenda and the run through for tonight. Right now is our welcome, pizza, drinks, and everything for everyone. Then from 3:45 to 4:30, we will do our literacy talk here in the library, and that is the power room. And then following, we will go to the after-school classrooms and do a read aloud and activity. Okay. So we are going to begin tonight's session with a new Brain Power Wellness. We are using Brain Power at this school now to help us build our social and emotional learning as well as academics, because social and emotional is just as important. So we're all going to do this one together. Don't worry, it doesn't require much movement. The first one is called Brain Screen, and this is just an example of one. So Brain Screen is an activity that allows you to create and save images in your mind and unlock your imagination, kind of like playing a movie in your mind. So I want everyone to close your eyes and imagine there is a blank movie screen in front of you. Imagine that you can create anything you want.
Lo que queremos que haga ahorita es una actividad que se cierra los ojos y piensa de una imagen en la cabeza. Cualquier imagen que tenga.
Imagine yourself being the star of this movie.
Imagínate que eres la estrella de esta escena.
You see yourself learning today at school, having fun, maybe you're at work, you're at home.
Puede ser en la escuela, en la casa, en el trabajo.
Try to see every detail, as much detail as you can.
Trata de ver cualquier detalle, lo más detalles se pueda ver.
You can create the best day ever in this movie.
Puede imaginarse el mejor día que usted pueda tener este día, en esta película.
You can use this brain screen activity to remember things from the past, or you can create or imagine things you want in the future.
Puede usar esta actividad para recrear memorias del pasado o si no, algo que usted quiera en el futuro.
When you're ready, you can open your eyes.
Cuando esté listo, pueden abrir los ojos.
I hope it was a great movie for everyone.
Una película estupenda.
So that was just a sample activity of, like I said, the Brain Power Wellness Social Emotional Learning Program we are now using here at school.
Ese es un ejemplo de unas actividades que nosotros hacemos en la mañana de emocional, socialmente, de los niños, para los niños.
So this week we have been having Read Across America Week. So every day has been a fun themed day. On Monday we did for Cat in a Hat, wear your favorite hat. Tuesday for the giving tree, we wore green. Wednesday was Wacky Wednesday, and today was stripes. And tomorrow, for your future is bright, we want the children to be dressing up in their future careers, whether they dress up like a doctor, a police officer, anything they want to do.
Esta semana fue leyendo a través de todo el mundo. Como el lunes hicimos que se pongan, leímos el libro Cat in the Hat. Oh, can you go back? I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Que se podría poner el gorro que más le gustaba. El martes era para los árboles que se ponieran verde. El miércoles era Wacky Wednesday, que se podía poner cualquier cosa que fuera de sentido. El jueves que se ponía la ropa de tallas. Y mañana queremos que se visten como los niños quieren hacer en su futuro. Quieren ser doctores, policías.
Okay, science of reading. So this is a big push from the DOE. This is district-wide, school-wide. Question, what do you notice in this picture?
Es ciencia.
Skylar, my first grader, what do you notice in this picture?
They are like braids, but like twists.
Okay, so the braids are coming together, right? So I want everyone to look on the left side. You have language comprehension, you have the background knowledge, vocabulary, language structures, verbal, verbal reasoning, literacy knowledge, with word recognition. So we need all those things to really build the foundations of reading. So we're moving away from reading levels and we're focusing more on decoding. So next year, you're not gonna see reading levels in your children report card. You're not gonna be a reading level F or a reading level G. We're moving away from that as district-wide and we're going more into, are they able to decode? Do they know the vocabulary that's presented? Do they have that background knowledge built into it? And all these, like Skylar said, all these ropes, all these strings really tie together into one. Are they reading? Are they understanding? Are they able to read? How is their reading comprehension? How is their decoding?
Este es la literatura en ciencia y tiene que ver mucho con la comprensión del lenguaje. Es algo que el distrito y el departamento de educación están empujando mucho con nosotros para hacer con los niños. Van a notar que el año que viene no vamos a estar en las letras de cuando estén leyendo, vamos a decir que son la letra D o B o E. Más lo vamos a enfocar es si pueden entender el vocabulario, si entienden lo que están leyendo, porque sabemos, puede leer uno, pero también tiene que ver si lo entienden.
So these are just some examples of how you can support your child reading at home. First, you can explore books. Give your child an opportunity to explore books. Visit your local library, bookstore, anywhere they can just be able to read.
¿Cómo usted puede ayudar a su hijo leyendo en la casa? Puede llevar a su hijo a la librería, para que ellos mismos de comienzo escogen los libros que ellos puedan, porque así va a ser más fácil para que ellos aprendan más cuando ellos escogen los libros que ellos les gustan.
You can also use the world around you. Go outside. If they see signs, have them read a sign. Have them read a menu when you go out to dinner. Anything, identify a letter if they're early learners.
Puede también usar el mundo alrededor de ustedes cuando vayan, están caminando, que les digan, dígame cómo se dice el árbol en inglés, cuando van a comer afuera, léeme el menú, cuando ven avisos afuera, léeme eso, para que sea un poco más divertido.
And when you're reading a story with your child, ask them about the book. Ask them, where's the front cover? Where's the back cover? Who's the author? Where's the title page?
Y cuando están leyendo con sus hijos, pregúntale cuál es la primera parte de la historia, la última parte, quién es el autor, de qué se trata la historia.
You probably heard of sight words and high frequency words that your child might do in the classroom. Practice them at home daily. It helps support their reading so much. It will make it so much easier for them to start reading.
Ustedes conocen de las palabras de frecuencia alta, de vocabulario que ellos tienen. Trate de practicar todos los días con ellos esas palabras, porque le va a ser más fácil para leer a sus hijos.
Yes. So high frequency words. So you have the Doch and you have the Fry, right? There's a list of about 100 words on each for Fry testing. Raise a hand, my kiddos. Raise a hand if your teacher has tested you on the sight words. So we test. I need to see all the little hands up in the sky because it takes like 3 weeks. So raise them up.
Son como 100 palabras que nosotros le enseñamos a los niños, le tomamos examen, por eso la señorita Stemple que está preguntando que los niños se recuerdan de los exámenes.
So the thing about frequency words is they're not words that we could decode, right? For example, cat, cats, right? But some high frequency words you have head or here, right? There's like a bunch of here. So these are the words that you want to make sure your child is memorizing. So for my younger grades, flashcards, write it around the house. For my older grades, go home and read and memorize it, yes? Those techniques still work for the older grades, but have them write stories, creative stories using those sight words.
So, por ejemplo,
Oh, have them come up with the definitions or maybe like different words for those.
para las palabras de frecuencia alta que tienen de tarea para los niños menores que lo escriben en las tarjetitas chiquitas, pónganlo en todos lugares por el televisor, por el baño para que ellos lo sigan viendo. Para los niños más grandes, trate de que lo escriben, que lo definen, que trate de escribir una historia usando esas palabras para que les sea más fácil, porque algunas palabras son fáciles de leer por parte, pero algunas que no.
Okay, so now we're going to dive into some reading skills support. So these are basic things that you need to have in order to support your reading skills, okay? So the big one and the big push that we're saying that I know that Ms. Stambowski already talked about a little bit is fluency and the moving towards decodable texts. Fluency is something when we have to build the ability to read the text accurately, smoothly, not like a robot. So we want the students to really read the books.
So, lo que nosotros nos centramos más en fluencia, para que los niños puedan leer más con fluencia, no para que sean como robóticos. Por eso tratamos que ellos practiquen esas palabras, porque le vengan como si no fuera un problema o duro.
So fluency is the bridge to building reading individual letters and sounds within comprehension. So it's no longer sounding out every single word on the page, but taking the entire sentence or the entire page and really understanding what's happening in the story.
También lo que tiene que ver con fluencia es para que ellos puedan aprender y entender lo que están leyendo. Porque es una cosa que traten de leer y lo conozcan, pero si no saben lo que están leyendo, no la va a ayudar.
So some ways you can build fluency at home, and I know that we do them here at school as well, is track the words while you read the text out loud by pointing to each word. Repetition, so reading the books over and over and over again, even if your child says, but I've read this book 4 times, it's okay. Every time we can learn something new.
Algunas cosas que podemos hacer en la casa para ayudar a los niños con esto es que repitan las palabras. Cuando estén leyendo, que lo señalen ustedes cada palabra, que lo repitan el libro, que repita leyendo. Los niños le pueden decir, ya lo leí 4 veces. No importa, lo más que lean, lo mejor se ponen.
Another way is you can read a page from a book to your child and then have them read the same page back to you. Or you can seesaw read, which is you read one page, they read the next page.
También otra manera es que usted le pueda leer una página a sus hijos y hace que sus hijos se lo lean para atrás. O puede hacer un parágrafo su hijo, el otro parágrafo usted y viceversa.
Another way is to remind your child to look for punctuation while reading within this story. So exclamation points, periods, and question marks all tell different ways to read.
Otra manera también es que le haga recordar a sus hijos cuando están leyendo las oraciones, cómo es que comienza la oración con una mayúscula, cómo termina la oración con un periodo.
And remember to use your book baggies. I'm talking to all my little friends and parents. Use your book baggies, read them at home, it's very important.
Now we're gonna save questions until the end, sweetheart, okay? Okay. Okay, what is decoding? What are some, I wanna hear from the kids, right? What are some skills that you use in reading to help you understand a word? Skylar.
Maybe you can sound it out.
Okay, so sounding out louder. San Giovanni.
Read the words that are next to it.
Okay, so read the words that are next to it. Anyone else? Yes, sweetheart?
Reread the questions and write it.
Okay, reread the questions and write it. Niall?
It's almost like sounding out, but
Yes. So decoding is the ability to sound out an unknown word by using letter sound knowledge. So once again, this is where it's coming back to the science of reading, right? So just like Miss Schuyler said, you're having all those strings combined into a chain, right? So vocabulary, letter knowledge. Some ways to decode that word is looking at picture clues, sounding it out, chunking it by breaking the word apart. And guys, guess what? We do this every single day during Haggerty. So ask your child, what are you doing during Haggerty to help you read a word, right? We have a bunch for the younger grades and a bunch for the older grades, as well as YouTube videos also helps. There are Haggerty videos on YouTube that go over the phonics skills. Go back and reread, skip it and come back. Does it make sense and does it sound right? So these are all like little pointers that your child can use when decoding, and I know Miss Almond is going to go further into decoding.
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
And then I'm gonna add one.
Decodificación es la habilidad que pueden usar para pronunciar las letras. Hay maneras como usar YouTube, también para preguntar si esto suena como debería sonar. También mirando las fotos, como estaba preguntando a los niños, cómo que ellos usan, son palabras que cuando están leyendo la primera palabra, la palabra después de la palabra que no entienden, para poder entender lo que están leyendo.
So if we could even have it, like you could have it printed out or even just written down next to the index cards of high frequency words. And as your child is reading, you could use that. Reading books in their book baggie.
Pueden limpiar las palabras, pueden poner los cuadernos y las tarjetitas para ayudar.
Yeah, just like Ms. Sambolsky said, the decodable words and high frequency words are two different sets of
Yes.
words. So, like she said, with having the index cards, high frequency words are words that cannot be decoded.
Mm-hmm.
They are words like hear, said, head, me, my, those are all high frequency words. They cannot be decoded, they have different rules. So decodable words, bat, cat, hat, that, mat, mostly rhyming words will also help with decodable.
I'm gonna quickly go over the study just for time reasons. I wanna make sure the kids get as much time for their activity as possible. But, like Ms. Stambolsky said, Haggerty has been a big part in our school for decoding words. My favorite part of Haggerty is the fact that they use hand motions and the kids using their own bodies to learn and do those hand motions help them remember so much. For example, there's a roller coaster one where they like cat, and you remember the middle sound. And I can see my kids doing this in kindergarten and during worksheets or in their books, just trying to figure out that middle sound using what they use in Haggerty. It has been super helpful. And it helps them do their CVC words as well, which is constant vowel, constant words.
Un programa que usamos también aquí se llama Haggerty. En las mañanas las profesoras ponen a la señorita que habla por la computadora diciendo, como dijo Ms. Altman, usan las manos. So ella dice que ella cree que eso es una manera que los niños le encantan usar. So cuando le encanta a los niños hacer algo, más se ponen enfocados.
Can we just pause for a second? I just want to thank all the parents for coming this afternoon. My name is Principal Hashford Signal. We worked so hard to bring these opportunities to you all. We want to be able to do more of them. Remember, our career day is coming up, so if you have some time to just join us, because all the students are going to participate and learn something new about a specific type of career. But most importantly, I want to see how many of our parents, maybe you can translate for me, Ms. Luna. What's the name of our phonics program here in our building for grades K through 5? No, no students. I want to see the parents. Let's see how well the parents are remembering the
La
information.
directora quiere saber si algunos conocen el programa que usamos para
Okay.
que también están utilizando.
No, you get to the letter H. Hagrid. That's it. A phonics.
That's my mom.
Thank you. That's a phonics-based program. It's part of the curriculum. We spend time every single day from grades K through 5, working on phonemic awareness, learning how to spell words, sound words out, and connecting those segments together. Okay, does anybody know here what parent knows our reading program? What program do we use to teach students how to read? That has all our stories in it. Okay, we're gonna get some copies out. Let's see. iReady is a diagnostic program that helps our students learn some of their skills. But this is our reading program, our reading curriculum. So let's see if I can connect a kid to a parent. Let's see. Okay, Daniel. Huh? Raz Kids, that's another supplemental program we have. So I know you've been using that. Go ahead, Gianna. Leilani, you know I do that every day. I'm sorry. Huh?
After school program?
That's the after-school program, but when we're learning ELA in the building, what program do we use? Lexia helps our students who do not speak English to learn better English. So you guys are saying all these different supplemental programs. Spencer, come on, what is it? HMH. Go ahead. Thank you, Spencer. HMH. We are an HMH school. That is the curriculum. And everybody in our school district, in District 28, uses this curriculum. It's very new to us. We send home the pages of the workbook, and we have the hard copy book inside the school building. And we have all these different components that are a part of it. Hopefully, within the next few weeks, parents will be able to come join us and you can see it in action. We also have some videos on our website and our libraries of teachers teaching specific topics and skills and all of these things with this rich, diverse program that our students see themselves in this reading program. What curriculum do we use in this building to teach now? I'm just checking to see if my parents know. Come on, Sky, come on, first graders.
Go ahead, Skylar.
No,
We
we
use
find
Pepper
something to help Royale. And Visions Math, that's right, okay? We use Visions Math. Parents, the reason why I'm sharing this with you, so you know what curriculum we're providing for your students. We also teach science, we teach social studies. These are the things that we do every single day. So when you're seeing all that homework go out, we send a template to let you know because we understand that you guys are working. We know that some students are sick and they're at home, but you can still complete that homework at home because we provide the worksheets, and if you need anything, we'll provide it to you. Okay, parents, give me 2 things that you can work on at home to help your child be a better reader. What are 2 things you can do at home? Go ahead, Ms. Linda. You can help them practice decoding, absolutely. Thank you. What's one more? What's one more thing? Daniel? Give her a hug. Ms. Linda. Huh? You forgot? What is one more thing that you guys can tell your parents to help you with? Leilani?
Sounding out words.
Sounding out words, right? Reading together, your partner reading, reading with a sibling. Parents, while you guys are cooking or running errands, you can pair them up, have your child read out loud. We're really focusing on reading comprehension. That is very, very important. We are a gifted and talented program. We have a gifted and talented class on grades 3, on grades 4, and next year will be grades 5. For next year, we didn't make it to the application for the kindergartners, but we're still going to be able to do our own with supports With Central, hopefully we'll be able to have our next year kindergartners be a part of the first grade gifted and talented program next year, and then have a kindergarten gifted and talented year. So we need you. I need you. So when I'm sending out all of those emails and voice messages and videos, and some of y'all didn't tell me how much weight I had gained. I don't like being on video. I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. But we're, thank you. No, thank you, Leilani, thank you. Because the lift is hard, it really is. We are at the threshold of over 60% of our students reaching proficiency. And that, I started in this building when we were at 2% proficiency. That means when you walked around, every other child could not read at all. And that was at ELA. We are a school of math, right? Our students do much better in math, and we're approaching almost over 70% for math. Those things are very, very important that you guys know. Remember to fill out your survey whenever you have a time. It's not so much about Ms. Hasbury's signal. It's about getting money for the school to make sure that we can keep the programs that we know that are working here in our building. So that's why we talked about the curriculum. We talked about the things that we're offering. We're a magnet school. It's about to be warm again. We're going to start those trips again. We need our classroom parents. That's so important. It fills my heart to see you guys here today. Some of you, I see you guys every single day, and I know it's overwhelming. I've seen you guys for years. Many of you I seen when the kids were born, when they was very, very little. And so, you know, I'm from the community, and I'm very much attached in the success of students that look just like my kids, that look just like me, and making sure that we represent all cultures within our area. So we're all here to support that. I want to thank our literacy team for building this opportunity for you. We have our PTA president right here. Thank you, Ms. Tiffany. Please come out and be involved. You have to be able to be the voice. If there's something that we're doing that you're like, that is just crazy, why are you guys doing that? Then be a part of the team to change it. You know, this is a school that we don't hear complaints because everybody's quiet. Only some of y'all I see when y'all real mad. Like, I'm like, oh, I haven't seen you in a long time. But you need something right away. And so I want to see you all the time. So we can, I've never met a parent that did not want the best for their child. Never. Not even me as a parent. I know everybody wants what's best for their child. So thank you for carving out this time. We got some pizza for everybody. And I'm going to go ahead and let you guys complete your, and those are the same type of edits that you're going to have to make on the state assessment. Okay, in grades 3, 4, and 5. 5th grade assessment this year is all digital. And those same type of corrections and edits are completed on the computer as well. So we've been practicing around that. It's definitely a lot, but I'm glad that you guys are here to learn about how you can better support your kids at home, because they're going to definitely need it as well.
I like that word better. I was like, emojis.
Yeah, I'm like,
That's what we call it younger. You can do a check. I got it. Infinity sign connections. So those text connections. So like Mrs. Asbury said, so I'm a younger grade. But yes, in the older grades, they are using that as well as the younger. Okay. We're getting to our fun part.
Activity.
All right, before we get to our fun part, I just want to also thank administration. Your support is invaluable. I mean, you're here for not only the teachers, the students, the parents, so please, round of applause to administration.
Thank you. Thank you for those who filled out your wish list and an assistant principal. We're in the process together of appointing a new assistant principal, and we will announce an interim acting assistant principal effective April. So look out for those emails. Right now it's just myself and Ms. DiPieris and Ms. Rice and all the teachers that are kind of holding the building together. And whenever I have an emergency, I go straight to the parents and like, what do you think on this? So we always want to be able to get your voice and let you be a part of it. And thank you very much. You are here as well. Okay.
Also, I want to thank the student ambassadors from grades 3, 4, and 5. So thank you so much, guys, for helping us out today. You're welcome. And putting that in here. Support. These are our future leaders right here. Thank you. And our team, you know, it takes a village to do something. So, you know, it's wonderful working with everybody here. Who's ready for fun?
Let's go.
All right, so on the table, there's some books, some pencils, some erasers. Help yourself science, might be something new. We got some nonfiction and fiction books. Everyone, every child today will be getting
A bag.
a bag.
So they're gonna fun transition over to the classroom.
Yes.
It's the activity.
Yes. Now, so if you are in kindergarten, any kindergarten student is gonna go, and parent, is gonna go, nice young lady, to Ms. Ellis's room. Okay? Thank you.
Subimos en el grado del kinder.
Lopez.
Vamos a seguir
And first grade,
First grade to my room. First grade to the
So Ariel, you're gonna go over with anybody who is a kindergarten, a kindergarten student is gonna go with Miss Ariel over to Miss Ellis Lopez's room. Okay? So if you're a kindergartner,
Si ustedes están en kinder o van a seguir a Miss
all my kindergartners, please, get up.
I tried.